Hello, welcome back, Frogboy X1 Gaming. I decided to go ahead and just restart the whole computer and everything, so hopefully we don't have any more cracking. And if we do have crackling, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it until I can pick up a new mic. Sorry. All right, checkerbirds. Yep, checkerbirds are back. Clay mud. Mike checkerbird 1, 2, 3. This looks kind of a job for checkerbird hunter. Yeah. Hey, you know what, man? I think I might actually just download that oh gosh, what is it? That Stranger of Paradise on the PlayStation 5, and we can go checkerbird hunting on that one, man. It's fine now. Okay. That's good. That is much better. So yeah, dude, that kind of sucks, man. That PlayStation 5 is getting outsold by the Xbox. So here's the thing. If Nintendo's number one and Xbox is number two, what does that make PlayStation now? Oh, dang. I don't know if you guys get it. What does that make PlayStation now? Nada. Ooh, Mel has new messages. Well, thanks for that. I don't care. Sounds great. Love the sign language. I know I don't understand what you guys are trying to say to me. I was trying to figure it out. PlayStation number 4 after PC. Yeah. Oh, man. They're like, well, if Nintendo Switch is number 1, Xbox is number 2, Nintendo DS is number 3. No, I'm just PlayStation somewhere. Don't you worry about it. I mean, like,
yeah, that sounds good.
Before the pony would hack Andrew with his video titles. I know. The what?
That sounds good.
Okay. The Peggies are coming from my channel, guys. The Peggies. They're looking for it, man. I was warning him about not being allowed to talk badly about PlayStation. I know, man. I see them all the time, but I'm a grown man. I guess if they really want to go, whatever. What's up, Matt? Andrew. Bro, finally got a Series X. Nice. Are you happy? That's all that matters is if you're happy. Got a Series X. Yeah, man, you must have been another one of them people in February that helped Xbox outsell the PlayStation, man. That just sucked. Peggy's in 10-hour Twitter spaces. I know. Man, I'm like, dude, Horizon Forbidden West and Gran Turismo come out, and you guys are still in 10-hour Twitter spaces. Like, whoa, man. I mean, what's up, neutral whitey shadow? Oh, PlayStation. Oh man, yeah, dude, this has been great. Yeah. I've been saying since I started this channel, man, the Xbox is going to be the market leader, and I stand by that. I really do. PlayStation's out there wondering, like, why is Xbox outselling this? Well, they got a $300 Xbox out there that runs freaking amazingly on a 1440p monitor. And PlayStation has a PlayStation 5 checkerbirder. Checkerbird Station 5. Congrats on getting the best console ever made. I know. I convinced 2 of my friends to buy a Series S. Nice. I don't have a problem with Series S. I don't have a problem recommending Series S. I think it's a solid system. It does everything I need it to do. I am still able to get a fairly decent experience on that monitor, man. Now, I don't recommend a Series S with a 4K TV. Like, I just don't. I mean, maybe if you have like a C1 or something, you can take your chances with it or whatever. But I recommend a monitor. I do. I recommend getting a monitor for it. And they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and they told 2 friends, and now everybody's got Xbox Series S. Oh man. Well, yeah. I mean, you can find them pretty easily. And I mean, you can buy the Series S all day long without even having to do the all access. But Xbox Series X, you can find them a lot easier with all access. Come November and Starfield hit, yeah. Series S is a little beast. I'll probably get one for my bedroom. Yeah, you should definitely have one. I think they're fine. Hook it up to a monitor in your bedroom, you'll be set. I'm not even joking, OCD gamer. Like, you can barely really tell a difference from the game on the Series X and the Series S if you're playing it on a monitor. If you're playing the Series S game on a monitor, it is so hard to really tell a difference between a lot of games. Especially, where'd you get those? Target. I'm gonna have to take your Target privileges away. You want them damn video games? I heart video games. Have a good night, boys. I gotta go to bed. Oh man, good night. I don't think you're going to bed. I think you're gonna go play that Xbox, dude. I would be. Love strong UA. Nice. Favit. Series S is an amazing console. I've been having fun with it. It is pretty good. It really is a decent console, seriously. And the price of that thing and the fact that you can still get a solid experience that you can still get a solid experience that really is close to playing on a Xbox it's a lot closer to a PlayStation 5 than no, I'm just joking. I mean, it's got the same processor as the PlayStation 5, when it comes to the CPU. So, I mean, well, actually, it's better than the PlayStation 5s. Whatever there's the 3.5 gigahertz CPU. Yeah, that Series S is a little beast. I just wish that I wish the developers would take more time to like really optimize that thing and really give you the best experience that you can get. But yeah, I no longer hold any reservations feeling like the Series S is going to hold back the Series X. We've seen developers go as low as 30 frames a second for those games and 720p. So today was quite a day on Twitter after the NPDs. I know. I saw so much of that today. I was like, oh my gosh, man, I need to ignore it till I get home, but I couldn't, dude. I had to do I had to show everybody the little bears, which was pretty funny, man. Oh goodness, man, why am I so tired, guys? It's been a kind of a rough week. I've had a lot of games and stuff to play. Oh, look at these salty people, man. They're still. Why does everybody get so mad, dude? Who cares, man? If the PlayStation sells a little bit more than the Xbox, I don't really care. I mean, dude, PlayStation's basically already spelled it out, dude. They are going. Andrew, is 40 FPS a big difference to 30 FPS? Wonder why dev won't try to target 40 FPS more. 40 FPS will work decent. It does feel pretty good with Ratchet and Clank on a 120 hertz display. 40 FPS on a 60 FPS is not going to work as good. I don't think they should try to target 40. They should definitely. I mean, you see how Elden Ring plays at 40 frames a second. They are emotionally tied to the box. That's why they are. They are, man. Like, why do they get so emotionally tied to this stuff, man? It's just video games. Like, seriously, it's really just video games. At the end of the day, it's the medium that we all like. We all appreciate. We like to play our video games, and we do. I mean, we get pretty up there with there. There's one Sony fangirl on Twitter. She's so toxic. Yeah, I've seen her. She is pretty bad. Dude, PlayStation's got to be sending them checks, bro. I mean, if they sent me a check, I'd cash it. I mean, they wanted to feel like they made the right decision. Yeah. I got a PlayStation 5 and it's so cool because the controller is super great and it like rumbles weird and I can push the triggers and I could blow in it. Yeah, they are pretty toxic. They do get pretty bad. I mean, yeah, on Twitter, especially on Twitter. I think their comments on Twitter are way worse than they are in my comment section, man. Oh dang. The comments these guys leave, and I'm just like, man, seriously, if PlayStation 5 is so great, why do I play my Xbox more? You know what I mean? Like, why do I care more about my Xbox than I do my PlayStation? Fanboys wouldn't need to justify their decision if it was truly correct. Yeah, that's very true. I have no reservation buying either of my Xboxes. I don't really have any reservation for buying a PlayStation 5 either. I think it's fine, but at the end of the day, it's just a plastic box and my Xbox does things better. Nuh-uh. The PlayStation 5 has been underperforming on these games. I'm like, dude, these games get patched, and that's just not the case after they launch. We all know how it works. PlayStation's the market leader, so everybody puts their games out. They send them to Digital Foundry. Digital Foundry does the analysis. Yep, just as we suspected, PlayStation 5 is running at 1152p at 55 frames a second. The Xbox is running at 4K at 45 frames a second. So, yep, PlayStation wins. It's got better performance. And then out the door, and then the patch will come a week later, and I'll be like, oh, now the Xbox version's running at 4K 60, and the PlayStation 5 is still broken. Okay. And then they don't come back and cover it. So, yeah, like, I get it. And yeah, I personally have bought the games, two copies on PlayStation and Xbox. I've tested them myself. I know how they work. How the balance mode on Dying Light. The balance mode's actually pretty decent, man. You do definitely get higher resolution, and you do get the 60 frames a second, but you will get screen tearing when the frame rate drops. So if you're playing that, definitely be using the VRR. That's definitely a VRR mode for real. And the resolution does look like it is dynamic 4K and not just dynamic. It doesn't look like it's just 1440p. It does look a little bit higher than the 1440p, but I don't know. Yep, just as we expected, the PS4 version runs better on the PS5. Yeah, we suspected that we were going to get a locked 60 frames a second, and yep, that's what we got, man. It is checkerbird, heavy checkerbird, but it checkerbirds out. PS5 sucks. Xbox is better. The only Sony exclusive that carried from PS1 to now is Gran Turismo. Yeah. Buying a PS5, dude, I don't know, Skizix. I do love Gran Turismo 7. It is a solid experience. Can I justify buying a PlayStation 5 just for Gran Turismo? No, I don't know about that. But if you are buying third-party games on there as well, yeah, definitely. I don't game on PC. I like consoles for simplicity, and that is a big thing. I'm planning on doing like a video, comparing the PC experience at an entry level PC that gives you better than console performance, with the cost of that versus the ease of ability. Because it is a lot easier to game on PC now, Jason, than it's ever been. But the console experience is really simple, and everything is pretty much dialed in for you. PS5 really is the PS4 Pro. Yeah, it really is. I wholeheartedly believe that. They both have 36 CUs. And it really just feels, PlayStation 5 really does feel like an iteration over what the PS4 Pro was doing. To be completely honest with you, that's exactly what it feels like. Well, that's what happens when you overclock a 9.2 teraflop console. Yeah, that's where I'm leaving it at with the PlayStation 5. It's 9.2. They can overclock it all they want, but I feel like it's a 9.2 console because that's about the performance that we're getting out of the PlayStation 5 on everything. $70 for a video game, everybody in 2023. Oh man, yeah. $70 for a video game, man. It's like $300 to fill our gas tanks. Why would we buy that? We can just pay $15 for Game Pass. Series S is carrying the Xbox so hard. I'm happy, man. Yeah, dude. I do feel like Series S is definitely carrying the Xbox. I don't think that many people out there are getting the Series X, but I mean, it is possible. It is possible they're getting that. Series S opened the door for me to give Xbox a chance, and it delivered. I'm sure lots of PlayStation gamers tried Xbox for the first time this gen and got to see its capabilities. I mean, honestly, if you're coming from like a PlayStation 4 Pro to an Xbox Series S, instant freaking upgrade. You're like, "Woo, dang, man, that's pretty good, man." Anyone see the PlayStation Game Pass video from PS Ready? What a joke. No, I haven't. It's it's like all the cards lined up for Series S, lockdown, GPU shortage, inflation, war in Europe. I know everybody's gonna be sitting there. Do you use the DualSense or Xbox controller on P? I personally use the Xbox controller on the PC, dude. Yeah. I love the Xbox controller over the PlayStation 5 controller. I literally love it. Way more than the PlayStation 5 controller. Yeah. Do you use DualSense or Xbox? I just answered that. Hey Blake, how's it going, man? Yeah, I looked at that guy you sent me over there on the Discord. I have seen his stuff before, but I usually for PC stuff I usually follow Jay's 2 cents. I've been watching Jay's 2 cents for a long freaking time now, like years, because I've been thinking about getting into PC for a long time now, and this channel just kind of helped me pull the trigger on that and really start getting into it. I use both. I just haven't really tried to even use the PlayStation controller on the PC yet. Maybe I'll try it with one of the PlayStation games I got. Yeah, I do watch Gamers Nexus too, every once in a while. My thumbs touch the PS controllers. I don't know, man. I find it I've been playing on PlayStation for so long that like it's like the Xbox just feels so much better in my hand that I just don't care that much about PlayStation controller. Yeah, Xbox really did outsell PlayStation 5 in February. I mean, you can I mean, it's obviously because there's no PlayStation 5 stock out there. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, if they had stock out there, they'd be selling them. You know what I mean? So, the Xbox Series S, you can get anywhere. You can find them anywhere. So, I'm not saying that like people are passing up the PlayStation 5 to buy an Xbox by any means. But yeah, the new PS controller looks more like an Xbox controller. Yeah, I mean, kind of, but that the joystick placement is just not that great for me. Joystick placement is better. I feel like I bought a PS5 for the feedback controller at this point. Yeah, basically. Xbox has outsold Sony a few months. Yeah, they have. The newest video of Micro Center was good and chill. Nice to see. Yeah. Are you going to get a new DualSense controller, Andrew? The new upgraded one? Is there a new upgraded one? I was thinking about buying the purple covers for my PlayStation and getting a purple one. I like that purple. It looks pretty cool. Or the light blue. I don't know if the light blue would go. Oh, it would go that great. Maybe I'll just get the pink one, man. That'd be pretty solid. Then maybe my wife would want to play it. Yeah, they did sell a lot more in December too, that's for sure. That's what I said. The chip shortage is crippling at this point. Oh man, Sony is in big trouble, man. They are in big trouble. They are really starting to push PlayStation 4 games, man, all the way into every generation we've had some games that would still sell like cross gen, but I don't think it's ever been this many titles doing that. And you can tell by looking at something like Stranger of Paradise. Yeah, dude, that last gen design is really hurting that game. Get the purple ones and turn it into a GameCube. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, man. I like that purple. It looks pretty cool. Whoever thought to make Series S needs a raise because it's paying off big. Oh yeah, dude, definitely. 2024 for Wolverine on PS4. Dude, if that comes out on PlayStation 4, man, I'm gonna laugh at Sony so hard, man. No, we believe in generations. Okay, sure you do, buddies. Sony will have cross-gen games for the next few. I wonder if that is the case, man. I don't think PlayStation 5 is really gonna sell as good as the PlayStation 4 did, dude. To tell you the truth, I think it's gonna sell more like the PlayStation 3 did. To be completely honest with you, man, like $500 for that console, $70 for games. I think it's going to sell about as well as the PlayStation 3 did. And I think a lot more people are going to buy Xbox this generation. That's just my 100% take on it, because everybody out there that doesn't care about 4K and all the graphics and stuff, a lot of the casual market is going to head right over to the Xbox because they're in it for the price. They're not in it for the state of the art stuff, and they'll be able to still get a pretty decent experience on that Series S. I'm telling you guys, man, I managed a game store, dude, and gamers are cheap, bro. Like the casual gamers are freaking cheap. They don't if they don't have to spend money to get a next gen freaking experience, they will, man. They'll buy that Series S all day long. I strongly believe Spider-Man 2 will be on the PS4. I'm starting to feel that way too. At least Spider-Man 2. Are you having problems with Guardians of the Galaxy using the controller for some reason not working? Cord is fine. No, I was having a perfect time with mine on the PC. That game's actually oh gosh, what's it called? Play Anywhere now too. So owning it on Xbox, you own a copy on it on PC. So even if they pull it off of dude, I still own it, apparently. I wish more games would come Play Anywhere. I really do. I don't think it's just gamers. Most people are cheap. Yeah, you're right, Clay. I play Guardians from the start to finish, no issues. Yeah. Just waiting on the PC version on Steam Deck. Nice. They sell on PS4 because they can't get the chips for the PS5. Yeah, they'll probably if they keep selling, they'll keep making them. I already told them what I would do. Keep making the PlayStation 4 Pro, slap an SSD in there. Because I guarantee you that SSD in a PS4 Pro is definitely going to help that out a lot, to where they could potentially redesign games like that. PS4's current gen. Oh, my two. Waiting patient. I really want more games, more of the PlayStation games to come to. I want if they do launch Gran Turismo 7 again on PC, I will buy it. Nice, man, nice. When I connect my controller for the game, it keeps blinking and shuts off. Not sure. Do you have it plugged in? And I've got mine plugged into a cord, man, and I use a fast USB to do mine. Well, the chip shortage shouldn't matter if they're going to sell to Russia. America and the rest of the world will get more consoles. Yeah. If they stop sending them over there to Russia, then yeah, dude, if they put Ratchet and Clank on PC, man, we're going to see just how good those mechanical drives are going to run that game. I'll buy a mechanical drive. Well, actually, I got a mechanical drive. I'll hook that up to the PC, bro, and I'll download that on there, and I want to see just how that thing runs, man. I was just playing COD with it. Yes, it's plugged in. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably delete the game and re-download it, Blake. See if that works for you, man. I was running it from the Xbox app, so it will run fine, no doubt. I know, huh? It'll be perfect. It'll be faster than the SSD even. They'll be like, wait a minute, it was just as fast as the SSD. Oh, that's right, because it was all loading. Dang. That was a loading section, and it works just fine. It really is, man. All those games are still being made for PlayStation 4. They're all PlayStation 4 games being updated a little bit to PlayStation 5. And anybody that can say anybody that says that, I'm like, dude, like Horizon Forbidden West, bro, is literally a PlayStation 4 game. It looks like a PlayStation 4 game. Everything feels like a PlayStation 4 game. All the animations are PlayStation 4 game. The size of the map is a PlayStation 4 game, because when you play that on the PS5 running a PlayStation 4 PlayStation 4 version, you're really not losing as much as like Digital Foundry and everybody would say you're losing. It still looks really freaking good on running a PlayStation 4 version. It's not as it's not as bad. It's not as bad as what anybody would think. I don't have a Steam Deck yet. I was thinking about picking one up, but I got to pay off this PC and everything before I do that. Always check for controller uploads on your Xbox in the settings. Yeah, you can do that too. Oh man, sorry. Well, I was on a minute ago, and then I guess there was something wrong with the mic, and then I unplugged it, and now and it was broken or whatever. So, oh, do you got an iPhone? Actually, somebody told me today that I could possibly record Dolby Vision on an iPhone. So I'm gonna see if I can do that, and then upload a video from my wife's phone or something. See if I can record something like that. Where was this mentioned that Xbox outsold? Matt Piscatella, he's a NPD dude or whatever. You can find him on the Twitter. He is a pretty known guy in the industry. He blocked me though. He blocked me on Twitter, bro. I don't even know why he blocked me. I'm like, what the freak, dude? Was starting to think Crap Gamer gives you these video titles. He does, man. Crap actually sent me the title of this one in my Twitter Twitter DM. He's like, hey man, you should try this title tonight. And I was like, all right, buddy, I'll do that, man, because like I see how great your channel's doing, and I want to be just like you when I grow up. So I was like, yeah, man, just go ahead and send over whatever titles you want, and I'll go ahead and I'll try to put some content together. And yeah, dude, me and Crap Gamer talk on a daily basis, man. He's the one that inspired me to keep going with this YouTube thing, and he said he would help me out 100%. So I was like, nice, man. Well, see, the difference between me and Crap Gamer, bro, is I actually mean what I say. He just flip flops around. He's like, oh, I love Xbox. Oh, I love PlayStation. I'm going to Nintendo. David Jaffe blocked me, and I don't know. Dude, Jaffe, yeah, I don't know, man. True, they look like Crap Gamer titles. Oh man, Crap Gamer, Frog's Hero. Yeah, dude, man, me and Crap, man, we're best good friends, man. Frog, don't change name to Piss Gamer. Oh man, no. Yeah, that's what I think, dude. I think you should love both, but I think I kind of feel like PlayStation is going in a little bit of a weird direction, guys. Crap Gamer's terrible. I know. I kind of just feel like PlayStation's going in a little bit different direction that I don't know if it's going to work out 100% for them, because I feel like this generation is going to be more like the PlayStation 3 generation. And I mean, because like, yeah, they've been selling out pretty good, pretty fast right now. But I also feel like that's a lot of the hype, dude. And as soon as a lot of this hype starts wearing down, the more games they put out, like Horizon Forbidden West and stuff like that, I think the hype is going to start dying off a little bit more. Loving crap is a weird fetish. King Thrash is worse than all Sony fanboys. Oh yeah, man. Checkerbird X1 Gaming. Yeah. Checkerbirds. I'll do a new channel with Checkerbirds or something, you know. Checkerbird Hunters. PlayStation will be just fine. They will change their business model. I do think that's going to happen a lot sooner than I do think that's going to happen pretty soon, to tell you the truth. I love both. We're used to, but Sony is making some shady, greedy moves this gen. They are, and a lot of people kind of see that. Especially with all the nonsense out there about like evil corporations and everything, and like PlayStation's coming out and like seemingly like an evil corporation, bro. that's like nickel and diming you and milking you for everything, and Xbox is just being like, oh yeah, man, I can't get over how good of Dawn of Ragnarok looks on Series X. Oh yeah, it is freaking beautiful. Oh, exclusives will release on PC day one. As soon as they start doing that, I think things will turn around a lot for them. I have to push cloud everything because of Putin. Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, Prime Time, how's it going, man? PC's gonna own all the exclusive games. That is gonna be pretty cool, man. To be able to do, just to be able to like play my Xbox games, my PlayStation games, and my and my dude, there's like oh, it's been 2 years, Frog. When will the hype die? It already has. It already has died. Did you see Russia has legalized piracy? I know. I saw something about that. I didn't know they already did it. That is insane. The hype is already gone, Shaq. You know it just as well as I do. You know the hype is dead. The hype is gone. After the disappointment of Horizon Forgotten West, everybody is fly invading the cam, dude. Seriously. He's just over there freaking hanging out, and my camera's too far away for me to try to get him. It's getting to be that time of the year already, man. The fly wants some attention. I know, it's so bad. Paying extra for the optimized version for the hardware you purchased. Yeah, dude. Not only did we get to pay for the new console for the PlayStation 4 Super Pro, then we have to pay a $10 fee just to use the power of the PlayStation. Oh gosh, dude, it's so bad. It is pretty bad. But as long as Shaq is here to hold PlayStation up on his shoulders, man, I think everything will be all right, man. The hype started toward the end of the PS3 and into the PS4, and now I see it simmering down. I do kind of feel like a lot of us older gamers, man, like we were pretty hyped. PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, man. I really just lost that hype. I was just getting to the point where I was starting to buy and hang on to my games because I started buying them digital. $10 to blow on the tools. I was starting to hold on to my games a lot more. And the fact that the Xbox Series X was going to enhance that experience for games I already owned, I was like, man, that's a no-brainer, dude. I'm gonna buy that. So I bought that one first, and then the PlayStation, just coming out with lower power and all of that stuff. I was like, man, why are they doing that to the PlayStation? They're selling it for the same price. I was like, man. And then I kept telling myself, I was like, well, the discless one is $100 cheaper. Maybe I'll just get that one. And then, yeah, dude, finding one of those is almost impossible too. Jim Ryan will bring the PS3 out of retirement next. I know he's like, hey guys, we're gonna need that thing. We're gonna need that working again. Dog the crap out of Xbox One. PS4 was the console. Yeah, dude. PS4 was definitely the console for last generation. 100%. I completely agree with that. Xbox One X was something that I really needed. Horizon Forbidden West. Now on PS3. Yeah, for real, man. Oh, he's crying and laughing. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't believe you're crying, Shaq. Please don't cry, buddy. At least Sony updated the new DualSense controller. Oh my gosh, man. They're like, now you can lick it too, and it'll sound like that one Twitch streamer. Gosh, dude. That's so bad, dude. Yeah, F1 2020 is pretty good, man. Wait till you see 2021. All that. Actually, 2020 has Dolby Vision support too, man. Xbox One X was a champ compared to the PS4 Pro checkerbird. Yeah, dude, it really was. Man, all my games look so much better on my Xbox Series X than all my PS4 games, because I had games like, I still got games like Tomb Raider, all the Tomb Raider, Rise of Tomb Raider. I still got all of that checkerboard stuff that PlayStation put out on the PS4 Pro, and like it doesn't look that great on the PlayStation 5. It really just doesn't hold up that great. I didn't buy Xbox until about 5 to 6 months after the One X release. I bought it for $59. Nice. 50. I think PSVR is the Connect. Yep, you're definitely right, Onyx. They're splitting that. They're splitting this generation. They're going to do what Xbox did to themselves with the Connect. Because let's put it this way, yeah. VR's fun. Don't get me wrong, but it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable long term. You can't sit there with a VR thing on your face for freaking 8 hours a day. Like, I mean, there's probably some people out there that can do that, but it's just not a comfortable experience long term. So, and neither was Connect. Like playing Connect, like the sports games and stuff, moving around and stuff. It just wasn't it was definitely good for casuals, but it just and that's the same thing with VR. PSVR, it's gonna be like a casual thing, and it's gonna split. Dude, I've like Half-Life Alyx is literally the only game that's like, whoa, man, like whoa, you can get into this. And you know, from what I've played of that, I need to play some more of it. I wear glasses, so that's a big problem with that. I'm absolutely blind. Oh man, that sucks. 6% of PlayStation owners bought VR. I know, dude, I'm one of those 6%. My gosh, I need to stop holding PlayStation up on my shoulders. I buy everything they sell. Dude, I do, man. I'm a true PlayStation fanboy. I buy everything they sell. I even got Dreams, bro. I bought Dreams. I got Concrete Genie, dude. Concrete Genie. I think the only game I didn't buy was Bug Snacks. I'm not 5. So I'm not here to hold up PlayStation. I just can't pretend they're doing bad. They are doing bad. They're selling out and the games are charting at 70. They are doing bad though. Compared to what expectations of PlayStation should be, yeah, dude. They are doing okay, let me rephrase that because Shaq's got a point, dude. They're not doing bad, but they're changing the way they're changing their business model is just kind of feels out of touch. That's what I mean when I'm talking about bad, Shaq. Yeah, diehard Sony fanboys are going to run out there and buy a PlayStation 5. The hype train is so big right now for the PlayStation 5 that, yeah, a lot of people are out there buying that PlayStation 5. When things like when the dust really starts to settle and people start to understand exactly what they have, the casuals will probably be fine. They probably won't think too much of it, but like the hardcore gamers, man, they're gonna start to see, dude, when they're like everything's coming out at like 1440p and they want something just a little bit better. Like they're gonna start to see, man. I played 40 games on the PlayStation VR 1, 3. I rate as good. The rest, the controls were atrocious. Oh yeah, dude, that freaking the move controllers were so freaking bad, dude. I wouldn't pay $500 more. Dude, if that thing comes out over $200, it's dead on arrival, to be completely honest with you. How many people are really going to pay $400 for that Bug Snacks game of the year? Hey, bro, I got grilled pork belly and rice for dinner. Nice. That sounds really good. Nice. Can I have some? I know the practices are bad. Yeah, they definitely just the way they're doing things right now. It's just a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Elden Ring is taking a break. Elden Ring is taking a break. Started playing WWE 2K22. Those were always kind of a guilt. Oh yeah, dude, I would review that game for you guys, but I just don't. I really got to watch what I buy right now. Can't buy a whole bunch of stuff that I wasn't planning on doing. Or I know. All right, we're coming over, dude. Well, I'm reading an article that Xbox is closing the gap in sales. Speculation that Xbox has possibly caught up in sales. Yeah, I think they are catching up. Now, I do think that a lot of those sales are Series S for sure, 100%. But I do think they are closing the gap. I think the PlayStation is really struggling to get consoles out right now, and that Xbox Series S, they can make 3 of them. for with like the die of making one Series X. You know what I mean? PlayStation 5 is doing bad compared to what to what they did last generation outside of Miles Morales selling well. PS exclusives has uh, PS have not sold very well so far. That's very true. I'm curious to see how well Horizon Forbidden West sold. Um, all they do is pay companies to only release games on their system or pay for Call of Duty DLC. Yeah, they do a lot of that. That I think that if Xbox at least has neck and neck with them, Xbox will have more pull in the gaming industry if they can at least push as many consoles. If that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense, man. Sony gonna pull Bruce Jenner and Chase to compete. Oh gosh, yeah, he's gonna become Caitlyn Jenner. The PlayStation. PlayStation's like, oh yeah, dude, we love subscription service, man. We always thought they were great. I don't even care anymore. I have Elden Ring in my life. Exactly, dude. And on my finger. Yeah, for real, bro. I never. Yeah, exactly. Elden Ring, man. Like, are PlayStation games even relevant anymore? Something like Elden Ring comes out looking like it does and having like amazing gameplay, and people are like, and people are like, oh my gosh, man! Like the PlayStation exclusives, man, trying to compete with real games. It's like, oh gosh, dude. Oh gosh, I like PlayStation exclusives, but my gosh, I never thought that that I like Xbox Series controller. The thing is very nice, and the only downside for me is that the buttons and sticks are a bit loud. Oh yeah, dude, Xbox controllers have always been loud. You're playing with people, and it's like click, 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 click. Oh my gosh. PS4, Switch, and Series S are the main consoles this gen. Yeah, that is very true, man. There's a lot of Series S and Switch, and that's why I think Xbox was smart putting that in there with that putting that out there to compete with Switch. Series S is good if you're a trucker with a small TV. Series S is good even with a monitor. Most PS5 sales are based on the PS4 generation. Yeah, let me know. Xbox sales are definitely doing better. PlayStation not better. Xbox is trash. PS5 is 8K graphics. 8K, 8K, 8K. Horizon Foreshortened West was the best underwater fog in gaming. Oh my gosh, man. What's up, Game Punisher? I wanted to, dude. This is the biggest reason. Okay, I'll stop being a jerk and I'll tell you guys why I'm disappointed. When I figured out, when I heard that Aloy could swim underwater with an underwater breathing apparatus, I really like instantly got this feeling like, oh my gosh, man, this is great. I want to role play as Ariel from freaking The Little Mermaid. I mean, Aloy, red hair. I mean, Ariel, red hair. I mean, it's pretty similar, right? I mean, I was just like, ooh, boy, they both got, I was like, this is going to be great. And then when I started swimming out into the ocean, the current was way too strong. And I was like, really, man, I can't swim more than 20 feet away from the shore. That really sucks. So now I'm pretty sad about that. To be honest, PS5 was a disappointment after how good the PS4 was. Oh yeah, dude, they definitely underpowered that thing out of the gate. They really did. But my Xbox and PS5 Game Pass plus PS5 exclusives is unbeatable. Xbox makes the most comfortable controller, in my opinion. I do think that is true. It's going to be hard to top PS4. I don't think PS5 is going to beat PS4. I just don't. Microsoft hit Sony with the reverse Uno card, aka Game Pass. Yeah, they're like, hey man, so you want to be number one? Fine, be number one. Well, we got trillions of dollars, so we're going to go ahead and give games away to people for basically free. Sony's like, you can't do that, and they're like, oh yeah, well now we're going to buy Call of Duty, and they're like, please don't buy Call of Duty, man. That's like half our budget. I'm like, dang, man, it knocked $20 billion off their books, just the announcement. I was like, wow, dude. Wow, is Sony really that big of a house of cards that just taking Call of Duty from them would collapse them that much? That's pretty bad, man. That is pretty bad. So I bought Starlink on Switch. today and upgrade standard edition to deluxe edition. Pre-order Star Wars Skywalker Saga Lego on Switch. Nice, nice. You're getting all that on Switch. I want to see that in 4K, so I'm just going to buy it on the Eggs box. Eggs box. EGGS box. Series X. On Elden Ring, 76 hours and only 20% done. Dang. I spent at least 600 hours on Dark Souls 3. Yeah, dude, I spend a lot of time on those games too, Jeremy. I look at them more as like a marathon. What's up, Big Cloud? How's it going, man? Welcome back to the show. Switch is going to beat the PS4. On the debate, I have a Series S and PS4, but I prefer the joystick placement on the PS4 controller. I kind of do feel a little bit. I feel like the PS4 controller was a little bit better for my hands too. I mean, the PlayStation 5 controller. I mean, it is bigger and it kind of feels more comfortable, but it kind of doesn't. I don't know. Eggs box. The checkerbirds haven't hatched. The checkerbirds are coming, man. Chad, what's up, buddy? I got 2 Series S and 1 Series X. Nice, nice. Pre-ordered GTA 5 next gen because I'm a sucker to Rockstar. I pre-ordered it too, man. Dude, I got it. I'll be covering it mostly on Series S first, and then I'll do the PlayStation and Xbox because I bought it on both of them. So yeah, it was $10 to upgrade on PlayStation 5, and then it was $20 for the Xbox. So only $30 all in all. Whatever. I'll at least get 50 clicks. So I mean, it'll be great. $50 for that. I think that's fair. Right? Yeah. $30 for 50 clicks. We're all suckers for GTA. Yeah. Can you guys believe I've never even beat GTA 5? I have never beat that game. I'm eating a chocolate donut. My mom bought me. No, I'm good. I think my wife's got dinner almost done anyways, so I'll probably just eat that. And then tonight I'm going to be staying up a little bit late and putting out videos. I'm going to try to do some comparison video of like Dying Light 2 with Far Cry 6. I'll probably do like do you guys want any more of those Horizon Forgotten West videos with Assassin's Creed? Or are you guys good with that? You've seen enough Forgotten West. You guys already forgot about it and it's time to move on, or what? I need more clicks on the Horizon Forbidden West stuff, dude. Like, I just don't know if I could justify the $75, dude. Google Pixel 6, nice, yeah. I only play the campaigns on GTA. You've seen enough. You've seen enough of Forgotten West. I've seen it. Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. Them cutscenes look amazing, but the freaking game, like when you come back from those beautiful cutscenes, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I forgot. I'm playing this game. I'm playing this PlayStation 4 game. Oh, dang. More checkerbird hunting episodes. Yeah, we can go on some checkerbird. Do you guys want me to checkerbird hunt on that Stranger of Paradise, dude? Should do another general PS5 versus Series X comparison. All right. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done one of those for a little while, have I? PlayStation good or PlayStation bad? Forgotten already. Horizon Forgotten West. I'd love to see Dawn of Ragnarok gameplay soon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dude, I should do that with Horizon Forgotten West. You need a checkerbird counter at the top of the right corner. I'm like, oh my gosh, dude, look at the and it just have it hitting a billion like real quick. It's like, whoa, look at this thing go. Look at all them dang checkerboards, man. They're just flying right out. Ayla comes flying in on her checkerbird and perched at 87, dude. I'm like, nice, dude. Bought a PS2, got Gran Turismo 2 and 3 with it. Nice, man, nice. Those are two pretty solid experiences. Oh, I only bought GTA 5 on 360, Xbox One. Yeah, dude. I was the PC is the only one I haven't bought it on. So yeah. I believe not finishing. I beat it 3 times, but I get not finish it at all. Trevor is a hard pill to swallow. Yeah. No, dude. Trevor, I get to Trevor. And that and like that's the farthest I've ever gotten is to Trevor, and I'm just like, I just don't even care. But if it looks really good on this next gen thing, I might actually do it, man. Checkerbird corner breaks and falls off the screen. It explodes. And it's like one of those really cool explosions from Crossfire X when you shoot the cars and they blow up. That is like the best car destruction, like blowing up car I have ever freaking seen, dude. Ever seen. Frog Boy's future second channel, Checkerbird Foundry or Digital Fuzz K. Subscribe. I know, Checkerbird Foundry. Oh, dang. Checkerbird Foundry, where we go by and we checkerbird all the Digital Foundry's work on the Checkerbirds. Because it's like, dude, they didn't even mention. I seriously, honestly, I seriously suspect Horizon Forbidden West of not being native 4K, guys. I see so much stuff in that game while I'm playing around with it that makes me think that that is freaking Checkerbird too, man. So I don't know. I don't know. It's giving me that Checkerbird feel, like really bad. Maybe we will do a Checkerbird Foundry. Checkerbird Foundry. I only bought it on PlayStation 3 and 4 because of my buddies on PlayStation who wouldn't come over to Xbox or PC, but I really don't want to spend any more money on GTA. They've had enough. I mean, like $10. It's native 1080p. It is native 1080p. Checkerbirded to 4K. Oh my gosh, dude. Checkerbird from 1080p to 4K is so atrocious. It's not good. Digital family is trapped in a cage with checkerbirds. I know. Checkerbird, checkerbird, checkerbird. Oh my gosh. That's so funny, huh? They're like, oh my gosh, dude, and you can see the disdain on their face when they have to like sit there and like, oh yeah, the checkerbirds look great, man. Oh dang, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's like if you listen to the way they word things when it comes to PlayStation things, it's almost like they word it and it's like, oh yeah, but this like this, but I mean, look at it this way. It's pretty impressive. So it like makes the PlayStation guys like, oh yeah, dude, see how impressive the PlayStation 5 is? Digital Foundry said that's the best checkerbird they've ever seen, man. So like, yeah, dude, that's great. And I'm like, man, like I seriously have a problem seeing all the really nice stuff that they say they see when they play these PlayStation games. And I'm like, what's going on, man? Like, that's why I've kind of like fallen out with Digital Foundry. It's like I feel like they're PC guys that try to take advantage of the console market by getting us in these console wars over stuff that like none of us would have been none the wiser. How many pixels are running across our screen until Digital Foundry needs to talk more about native res. Yeah, dude, they've given up on that. Haven't you heard what they've been saying this whole generation? Yeah, it's not even about resolution no more. It's about the quality of the pixel. The quality of the pixel when you get checkerbirds and they're extrapolated on each other and they move from side to side and they bring the one back from the front and in every frame there's like a new checker pattern and if you do it like really fast it looks fuzzier. I think, to tell you the truth, I think Checkerbird looks worse at 60 frames a second than it looks at 30 frames a second. To be completely honest with you, at 30 frames a second, it's not the image is not moving at 60 frames a second. So it looks like so it looks sharper. But when you get to 60 frames a second, it's giving it that really freaking high intensity fuzz everywhere, dude. And it's like, wow, man. Checkerbird doesn't work with 60 FPS. Not very good at all, man, because it's too much and it's too fuzzy and it really doesn't look good. That's why it's fuzzing out, man. I think that's from everything I've seen this generation, all the checkerbird at 60K that's at 60 frames a second that I've seen, that's kind of where I'm sitting with it, like it's starting to fall apart. Or in cases like take Resident Evil Village, okay? Because we know that game has checkerboard in it, but they're checkerboarding up from such a high resolution already to where it doesn't look as bad at 60 frames a second. But when you're taking something like Horizon Forbidden West that is clearly checkerboarding up from 1080p and checkerboarding up to 1800p, you're starting to see so much more breakup and so much more instability in that image than you would be seeing if it was like a native resolution, or if it was higher res upscaled. Digital Foundry by Checkerbird. If they make one wrong move, they get picked. Yeah, that's the way they speak about their games on PS5. I can tell. I can't tell if MBG works for Digital Foundry or Digital Foundry works for MBG. I know. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh man, that's so bad. Go Checkerbirds. You can really sense DF preference at times. This is why I like NX Gamer. What I've watched of him so far, he's open and honest and doesn't come across with his preference other than presenting his findings. I've watched a little bit of what he does. Like I mean, I don't know, checkerbird use cancel. I don't know, man. I've kind of moved away from watching those as much as I can and just trying to do some of the stuff myself. You know, I kind of want to just look at the games before I hear any of that kind of stuff, so I can kind of make my own mind up about it. And then maybe I'll watch it like later. But dude, I've just been so busy. I can't just sit and watch Digital Foundry videos all the time anymore. Is checkerboarding like waterboarding? No, it's a little bit different technique. But it is kind of the same of putting something on top of something else. I guess it does come from a spigot. Yeah, maybe. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just either any of those guys that are the best one to watch for stuff is El Analista de Beats, because he doesn't say anything. He just shows you his findings and just moves along, man. He doesn't sit and be like, oh well, if you look at the this and that and how the PlayStation does the fog a little bit better than the Xbox does the fog. NX Gamer hates Xbox. I've been watching him for years. Oh yeah, still the same pain though. I thought when PS5 came out, we wouldn't see. Yeah, dude, when they started talking about checkerboard in literally Miles Morales, I was like, what? Checkerbirds? We're getting checkerbirds with the PlayStation 5? That's where all my that's where it all started. I was like, man, I can't really believe this, dude. $500 for a PlayStation 5 and we're talking about checkerbirds. Yeah. I mean, that's where it all starts going downhill, man. Like, why are we getting checkerbird on PlayStation 5, dude? Seriously. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with accepting like a native 1440p at 60 frames a second and like a 4K 30 frames. But I mean, checkerboard, no, man. I don't need 1800p checkerboard. Just give me 1440p 60. I'm fine with that. I mean, and think about it. Go look at Uncharted. Go look at Uncharted running at 1440p native at 60 frames a second and tell me that doesn't look 1,000 times better than Horizon Forgotten West running at 1800p checkerbirds. I can understand upscaled stuff on the Switch, but not on the PS5. Yeah, exactly. It's like you pay $500 for your PlayStation 5 and it's checkerbirding. Like it's checkerbird. I just don't. I could understand checkerbird won't wait. Yeah, I could definitely go with. I could cut him slack for that too. But yeah, dude, like something like Horizon Forbidden West, bro, to have checkerboard when you can clearly see that Assassin's Creed Valhalla runs on the PlayStation 5 and it has a clearer, cleaner image, especially in the vegetation, than what Horizon Forgotten West does, and it's got a way bigger map, like way bigger map. The new map they just put in for the update is almost the same size of the map you get in freaking Horizon Forgotten West. Like it really is. Yeah. Yeah, well, PlayStation can run native 1440p. Like if you run if the image is 1440p and you hook it up to your 4K TV, it will still give you the 1440p. It doesn't just knock it down. It just gives you that resolution. It just stretches the image, to the rest of the 4K or whatever. But native always looks better than checkerboard. And think about this, guys. There is no way after your game is checkerboard, there is no way There's no way. Like if you go out and you buy a PlayStation 5 Pro, if that game came out checkerboard, it's still checkerboard, no matter what you do. Unless they redo the whole game and make it native, it's still checkerboard. And guess what? Checkerboard doesn't dynamically up and down like native resolution with dynamic resolution scaling. If it's dynamic resolution scaling at native resolution, then when you put it on your PlayStation 5 Pro, it'll upscale. I mean, it will automatically scale up to the highest, resolution that GPU will push. Checkerboard sucks. It's not good for, and that's what I don't understand. Like Digital Foundry is always talking about how like game preservation and all this stuff. Checkerboard is so bad for game preservation, it doesn't even make sense. Like it just does not look good. Mansplain it. Checkerboard looks fuzzy. You understand what I'm saying? Like you need to understand what I'm saying. Checkerboard is really, really fuzzy, and you won't like it. And like I said, if you take checkerboard and you try to upscale it, it doesn't work, man. It doesn't work. PS5 performance will drop. FPS will be unstable if they start doing native resolution. I think they could possibly, dude. There's no reason they can't get 1440p native resolution on this stuff. I mean, they might have to definitely do like some different kind of settings or something. Well, I mean, Returnal's running at 1080p, upscaled to 1440p, checkerboarded to 4K. Yeah, okay, never mind, man. Maybe it is a 1080p machine, man. Dude, I'm playing Gran Turismo 7. Damn, I like it a lot. Gran Turismo 7 is pretty good. It's really hard to spot the checkerbirds in there. Upscaled into Fuzz K. Oh, dude, that Fuzz K looks so bad. It's not even funny. Brog should stream the new. I'm not buying it. I'm not spending $70 for that game farm. Sorry, man. I'm sorry, dude. I got other priorities. If they would send me a copy, I would definitely live stream it. But I'm not gonna. Like getting games from 2K right now is so hard, man. Thanks for the recommendation. Fuzzy upscales to fuzzy. Oh man. Some Fuzz K merch. Yeah. Some gold Fuzz K. Yeah, I've seen the peach fuzz. Dude. My God. It looks good in the cutscenes. It looks great in the cutscenes, man. That's the thing. It looks good in the cutscenes, but then the game don't look that great after. I thought PlayStation could run either 1080p or 4K. So it can run those on a native screen. So if you have a 1080p screen, it will run on that. But say you have a 1440p, like my monitor, I have to run when I run my PlayStation 5 on it. I have to send the signal to the monitor at 4K, and then it drops it down to the 1440p resolution. If that makes any kind of sense. And only games that run at 1440p will be displayed at 1440p. If it is over that, then it will downscale it all the way to 1080p, which really sucks. They need 1440p support. PlayStation 5, man, it just feels suck. It just sucks. Yeah, it just sucks. In a lot of ways, there's a lot of things that the PlayStation 5 could easily make better and make the system a more, because seriously, if you can run the PlayStation 5 on a 1440p monitor at native resolution, it would completely enhance the experience way more than what you would get. A much better experience on a 1440p monitor with the PlayStation 5 than you are on a 4K TV. Yes, you can get your 4K 30 all day with the PlayStation 5. PlayStation 5 will do 4K 30 frames a second all day long. And if it will do 4K 30 frames a second, it should have no problem doing 1440p at 60 frames. Like it should have no problem doing that. I guess depending on how much fidelity and everything the game has. That's just like from my own like testing and like looking at things and seeing things that I'm coming to this conclusion. PlayStation 5 is a 1440p 60 FPS machine. It should be able to do that. The Xbox Series X is more of like an 1800p range at 60 frames per second. Maybe 1600p or whatever. The Xbox has the GPU grunt to do, higher resolution. All right, guys, I'm gonna start making you some videos, some more comparison videos and stuff like that. Oh, seeing as we've been talking about Forgotten West so much, we're getting a lot of Forgotten West videos tonight, guys. I'm just joking. I won't do that to you, but yeah, I'll see you guys. I want to make some videos and get a whole bunch of videos out there, so hopefully more people will watch them. Xbox doesn't feel rushed. Had all these features day one. Yeah, they had everything except for like Dolby Vision. I mean, everything else was working pretty decent day one. So you guys have a good night, man. Thank you for coming. Thanks for supporting this channel. I really appreciate it. Despite Horizon Forgotten West, Xbox still outsold PlayStation 5. Yeah, exactly. And Checkerbird Hunter. All right, we'll do a Checkerbird Hunter. Okay, guys. We'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming. Have fun.